All right, it's Monday. We're gonna prep some Pathfinder. We're gonna prep some Stolen Fate. There is some temptation to not prep Stolen Fate and instead work on finishing my Foundry mod audit to get self-hosting set up sooner rather than later. But I don't know. I only have an hour to prep tonight, and I don't really want to spend it looking at mods. So, especially since off stream, I spent another 5 hours on Sunday digging through and troubleshooting some mod issues, trying to get things nice and organized over there. It is a tremendous undertaking. It doesn't have to be. I could definitely be getting rid of mods left and right, and that would certainly improve my situation quite a bit. Yeah. So I didn't though. I didn't. Let's see. And I did find a mod while we were doing all that hard work that I didn't know I had. That is phenomenal, and I should probably consider setting it up here, but I might just save it for my self-host games or whatever. But Forgotten Adventures, like, editor or whatever, absolutely insane. Absolutely incredible mod. But for now, let's try to focus on Stolen Fate and getting all that sort of set up. I did send myself an email that was like, you should use this to prep. Where is it? Here we go. Fates, use this image as part of your prep. And it is just a hideous owl. Just a hideous owl. So, like, I'm into it. I think it would be really good for the Harrowed Realm part of the adventure. So part of me is like, maybe we should do some more book 2 prep, really get that Harrow Realm adventure polished. Like, it's going to be a while before they get to book 3. Like, do we really need to stress about book 3 at this juncture? Probably not. So maybe we'll do that for an hour. We'll work on that. So let's see, Fate, Owl, Corrupted, Art. Okay. And let's see, open. We need our Fates tokens for January. Did a nice little reset on these. Let's see. That guy up here. Alright. Remove background. I've noticed remove background tool in 2026 Photoshop. I don't know. I don't think it's doing that great. It did a great job just now, but I have noticed it's not doing a phenomenal job. Alright, let's see. Corrupted token. Hey, what's up? I am Mr. V. So yeah, this makes me want to look at the Harrow Realm part of the adventure. Just seeing that art accidentally today made me want to kind of look closer at what we've got cooking for the Harrow Realm, which technically is nothing right now. So yeah, I kind of wanted to look in and see what we got. And then Leah sent me a link to, where is it? To these maps. Let me see. Yes. There we go. It is actually it's a package of maps that you have to download. So hold on. We're gonna go ahead and go install them real quick. Forge. I don't want to run any updates though, so let's see if we could do this without having to run any updates. It's probably going to get mad at me and be like, I don't want to install any mods while you got games open. We'll see. All right, that one went through. Okay, so we'll do Forgotten Adventure. All right. Forgotten Adventure battle maps, Forgotten Adventure extensive GM screen. Why do I have it on the self-host, but I don't have it here? Maybe it's too big to use anywhere else. Let me see. Forgotten Adventures. Foundry VTT mod. Alright. It's called FA Nexus. Right. FA Nexus. There it is. Give. Alright, install it. Sure. Okay, and then what was the other one? Oh yeah, Big Bad Module Manager. There we go. Alright. Okay. I think that's those are the ones that I was like, yeah, these are pretty fucking good. Okay. So we'll go back to our games. And let's see. We'll stop the games. Okay. Then we'll hop back inside, see what's going on. Oh yeah, I should probably send this to I Am Mr. V. Hold on. Gotta get back in there. Let's see. In my opinion, the whole period updates to Foundry and modules is so frustrating. I wish they would have locked finalized versions for the previous major update. Yeah, so Mr. V, I spent 5 hours this weekend trying to figure out why my self-host was creating ghost doors. Okay, why was it creating ghost doors? 190 mods. Who could have possibly been the culprit, causing essentially a secondary door that could be seen but not interacted with, and didn't actually do anything except sit there and be unselectable. It seems like a stupid thing to be upset about, and especially to waste 5 hours trying to fix, right? But I didn't want to clone my server and then clone other servers off of that server if it was making ghost doors. I don't know. Maybe it's crazy that I didn't want ghost doors. But I felt like it was an accessibility issue, right? Because if you open a door and you still see a closed door icon, you might think to yourself, is the door closed? Did he forget to put a door there? Like, are we not supposed to see what's in the room? You know how players do. So the culprit ended up being Moulinet. It ended up being Moulinet. Wow. What? Yeah, so Moulinet, the mod that you use to import maps, yeah, that you use to import maps from like Tom Cardos and Angela Maps and all the, you know, Zapiku and all those people, right? Zapeku, like that was the one that was causing ghost stores, and it was only the version I had on my self-host server. It wasn't the version I had on the Forge. The difference being a 0.1 higher than what it was on the Forge, and apparently that was enough. That was enough to break everything. And this is why we're freezing the fucking servers after we get everything set up properly. This is why, because like a version difference of 0.1 was enough to fucking break things. And like, I'm either going to have to roll it back, or I'm going to have to go back and check before I freeze and clone the self-host server, and I'm going to have to see, like, is Moulinet working? And if Moulinet isn't working anymore, and like, I'm just not going to pay for it. I'm just done. You know what I mean? Like, that sucks. But it does make me think that, like, with self-hosting and these sort of, like, we'll call it live service mods, some of them, like a lot of the Ripper mods, like, yeah, sure, like, he made it, this version works, you're good. But something like Moulinet or Forgotten Adventures Nexus, or their map portfolio, or JB2A Animations, or Bailey Wiki, right? If they're constantly churning out new products and you're accessing that product through a mod, does the mod have to stay up to date for you to continue to have access to those connected assets? You see what I'm saying? So like, I have to kind of research, like, if I'm going to freeze these servers and not update anymore, what is that going to look like for my, we'll call them live service mods? You know what I'm saying? Like my live service mods. There's no point in paying for these, like Bailey Wiki and Moulinet and all that stuff. I don't pay for anything with connected assets. Well, I thought, and this is, again, a lot of this is just wrapped up in like how desperately I wanted Kingmaker to be a success. Like, if there was any mod or Patreon or service that was like, this will make running Kingmaker easier, I was like signing up for it. I was like, I want to be able to, like, it's a big sandbox world. I want to be able to drop a map, drop an asset. I want to be able to just on the fly create content, because you never know for sure where they're going to go, what they're going to do. I want to have it all covered at a moment's notice. I want to be able to just create content on the fly. And so these live service mods, they were very appealing to me. And I spent the time to learn them, and they're great. But also, like, what am I supposed to do if, you know, they're like, in order to keep accessing our stuff, you got to be on this version, and I've frozen updates on my games. So yeah, yeah, and yeah, I feel you there. Ripping the assets into your own folder, like, absolutely, might have to go that direction. I love the tools a lot. I love the Bailey Wiki tools, and I love the Forgotten Adventure Nexus tools. They're fantastic. I'll be very sad to lose access to them. But if I had to, if losing access to them meant I didn't have to run updates all the time, I would do it. Like, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm fucking over these mod updates, bro. I'm over it. All right, so let's go to manage modules. All right, we're gonna turn on big bad module manager. We're gonna turn on alternate token cover. What else are we gonna turn on? We're gonna turn on FA Nexus. Hope that doesn't screw everything up. We're gonna turn on, what was that? What was the whole purpose of me starting this over? What was I grabbing? Big Bad, Module Manager, FA Nexus. Shit. There was another mod that I went to grab. Why can't I remember what it is? Oh, right. The maps. The maps that I went to get. Let's see. These maps. The harrowing maps. You know, those maps. Let's see. The Harrowing Map Remakes by Calnix. Alright. And restart. The whole reason we went and did that. If you're using PF2E Visionary, you don't need alt token cover. I don't know if I'm using PF2E Visionary, Dom. Like, I don't think I've gotten to that in my mod audit. Could you? What does PF2E Visionary even do? Is that the one that when you go to attack, it actually asks you what kind of cover the your target has? Because that's awesome. And there's like little colored shields to click on and stuff like that. If that's Visionary, then that's great. Let's see. Okay, then I'll just get rid of alt token cover then. All right. Configure settings. Important. Please read. Nah. Okay. Let's see. Go to manage modules. All right. Alternate token cover. PF2. I don't have PF2 Visionary. PF2E. Well, damn it, Don. All right, hold on. Okay. Back we go. Guess we are doing mods after all, in a weird way. All right. Close these guys back down. Go over here. Let's see. Visionary. PF2E Vision. Bro, that's on my self-host server. That's on my self-host server. I don't even know what the shit's called. PF2E Visionary? Why isn't it showing up? Visionary. What? Okay. Let's see. Foundry VTT. I guess we'll just force it. Oh, it's Visioner. It's Visioner. Visioner. There we go. All right. Fucking install that. All right. I guess while we're here, we'll do alternate cover. Alternate token cover. Killing me. Okay. Hold on. TT alternate token cover. Alternative token cover. Of course. I love it wanting it to be like case specific when I search for things. It feels good. All right, let's go back to our games. All right, and start it back up again. Yeah, alternate token cover was cool, but this Visioner, don't like that name. The Visioner mod, it has these cute little like, does your target have cover? Maybe the GM shouldn't have to bust their balls all the time turning on cover for you, you little shits. It has these buttons for it, which is really nice. Getting the players to use the buttons, you know, it's a work in progress. But it is a nice mod. I wonder what else it does besides the little shields. that pop up when you're trying to attack stuff. Beats me. All right, let's go ahead and open up our Stolen Fate Book 2 Adventure. All right. In the bookmarks, in the Destiny War, we're going to the Herald Realm. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's just hideous. All right. Years ago, blah, 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 bad shit happened, Hajek's message, blah, blah, blah. Harrow Heart's Arches. When this chapter begins, the 6 arches in the Harrow Heart's Great Hall fill with shadows. While the PCs can't see through these arches and can't step through them to travel to their destinations, they can sense by studying the arches that 4 more cards lie within the Harrowed Realm. The Forge, the Hidden Truth, the Midwife, and the Tyrant. Storykin. Those who dwell within the Harrowed Realm are collectively known as Storykin. These are living creatures, but they are mostly incapable of thoughts or actions beyond those dictated by the old tales which they sprang. The Bramble. The Demiplane's heart is an overgrown, temperate wilderness. The majority of the realm's features can be found here. A circus stands at the very center of the brambles, and a theater at its northwest edge. Inhabitants of the Harrowed Realm are said to have been created in the structure to the west, or remade and reborn there. The northeast rises a volcano that serves as a forge. A cold swamp collects in the southeastern edge, and somewhere on the southernmost border is a difficult to find garden. Any of these locations might harbor Storykin, who could help the PCs track down the Outreaching Eye. That's what we're after, is the Outreaching Eye. Good to know. Are we in yet? Alright, we're in. Important. Please read. Don't show it. Stop. Alright. Manage modules. We'll turn on Visioner. We'll turn I think that's the last one, right? It's the last one we needed. Yeah, I think so. That dungeon draw though, wow, that's a good mod right there. That dungeon draw, that's good stuff. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Mark all as seen. Alright. We'll just we're just gonna move on. Alright. I'll go ahead and save. Reload again. How many times did I have to reload in batches before I finally discovered what mod was causing the ghost wars this weekend? The answer's close to 30. Close to 30 times. Hey, I am Mr. E. Oh shit. This is like when Ryu and Ken run into each other during the Street Fighter stuff. That's another great 90s anime. The Street Fighter anime. That was good stuff. Let's see. Alright. So we're back in, and essentially, if we go to attack, there should be. Hey, where's the little fucking shields? All right, hold on. Do I have to target to get the shields to pop up? All right, hold on. Where's my cute little shields? There they are. Cover override buttons. I don't know. You guys probably can't see because the resolution's too high. But essentially, you're all. Stop it. All right. It adds this cute little like buttony thing. Where is it? There we go. I can make it big now. So yeah, it adds this little thing that says, hey, what kind of cover do they got? Which I think is just really helpful. So I'm a big fan of that. A big fan indeed. What else does Visioner do? So much. It's got like its own like little Wikipedia thing. But essentially. PF2E Visioner provides GMs and players control over relational vision and cover in the Pathfinder 2E system for Foundry. In addition to tracking degrees of observation and cover between individual tokens, the module introduces optional automated systems for both cover and vision to help streamline the process of applying observation and cover effects. Warning, there's a known edge case. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So overall, I think it's pretty cool. So if we go back over here, I think it adds like to the token, like a little thingy. Yeah, it's a visibility manager. It's fucking cool as hell. And this can allow you to say like, you can't see him anymore. He's hidden, I guess. I don't know. Show only encounter tokens, ignore allies, hide Foundry hidden tokens. So like this can like case by case like hide a target from everybody else, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then if we go into the settings for it, I don't really want to dig too deep into it because like we're gonna have to do it again on like the test server or the self-host server, but if we go down to Visioner, again, just the worst name. There we go. So enable hover tooltips, allow player tooltips, tooltip size, shared vision indicator size, controls the size of the floating shared vision indicator button. Remove target hover tooltips from players, stops the players from seeing hover tooltips from target perspective for own tokens, colorblind mode. Mad respect that they've got a colorblind mode in there that can be set on a per player basis. That's pretty huge. And then the actual settings, token HUD button, adds a button to Foundry's HUD, token HUD for opening up the Visioner Manager. When disabled, movable floating button will appear while a token is selected. That seems worse. Visioner scene controls, add specific Visioner features as buttons to token controls and wall controls in the left sidebar. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. There it is. PF2E Visioner quick edit and cycle token cover, auto no cover. And then for what is it for the maps, right? Is it the other one? Yeah. Let's see. Scene controls. Pathfinder rules-based vision. I'm trying to figure out where it is tossing these options. Lighting, maybe? Oh, there it is. Disable AVS for the scene. And the dim light threshold and the hidden wall indicator. Wow. Okay. Oh, does that mean cycle wall cover on selected walls? Fascinating. Okay. Let's see. Hidden wall indicator. Default width in pixels for hidden wall visual indicators. This to be overridden per scene. Larger values make hidden walls more visible on the canvas. Oh, okay, I see. Like, you're actually, like, rewarding, like, full meta. Like, if somebody is, like, looking around for, like, secret door indications, like, there might... Okay. Visioner dialogue settings. Visioner manager role comparison. Adds a role comparison column to the Visioner manager, comparing the last relevant role versus relevant VC. Set default encounter only state. Set default ignore ally state. Set default hide Foundry state. How you feeling about ignoring allies? I feel like if you're being stealthy, like, wouldn't your allies, like, also not know where you were if you were being stealthy? You know? It's kind of, I mean, I know this is just happening in a video game world, but like still, set default hide foundry hidden state determines whether the hide foundry hidden checkbox in Visionary Manager starts enabled or disabled. Allow hidden undetected for sneak end position. When enabled, sneak end positions will also qualify if the target is hidden or undetected in addition to the default concealed. A plus icon will appear in dialog to indicate this. I get asked this a lot, so I'm gonna fucking turn that on. I'm gonna turn that on. Where is it? Oh, is that okay? Then we got vision itself. Enables token vision for all NPCs tokens to more easily see point of view. Oof, that's a heavy lift. Camera vision aggregation. When enabled, camera accounts with observer permissions on multiple party tokens will display the best, most permissive visible state across all control tokens instead of just the first token. Useful for streaming where camera needs to see what any party member can see. Okay. I wish you could turn that on like per player. When enabled, camera accounts with observer permissions on multiple party tokens will display the best, most permissive visible state. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Hidden loot actors allows configuring of loot actors conditionally visible states with Visionary Manager. Loot actor stealth DC. The default DC when to seek to find hidden loot actors. Stealth DC can be changed in the loot actor's token settings. Okay. I mean, can I still just like right click hide stuff though? Like, can I just be like, you don't see him, he's fucking gone? Like, I hope so. Let's see. Where is this? Visioner. Here we go. PF2E Visioner. Set how this token provides cover in combat. Automatic detection. It's on by default. Encounter Master. What? Vision Master. Who is your master? Oh. Fucking wild. Okay. There's a lot of settings here. Oh, thank you, Tom. Vision color, attenuation, vision brightness, saturation, contrast. Oh, that's pretty cool. Detection mode, light perception, blah blah blah. All right. Well. Okay. Hidden walls allows the configuration of walls conditional visibility. All right, give me a wall. I want to see. All right. Open advanced wall settings. Is this a hidden wall? It is. Apply. Now that it's a hidden wall, is it a hidden wall? Fuck. Wait, shouldn't it just be a secret door? Door type, secret door? Yeah, okay. Where do you tell it how good it is at hiding? Hidden wall. Oh, wall stealth. I'm confused. Like, why would a wall be hidden? Like, the wall is invisible? You don't see the wall? I mean, I feel like a wall's pretty easy to see, right? Unless it's like a clean window and you're a bird. The mod is over the top, but I just use it for cover in my rogue PC rolling stealth initiative. Okay, yeah. Sorry, man. I'm stuck in like mod audit mode. I'm just gonna leave. Oop. Seek template. Jesus Christ. Enable auto cover. Restrict auto cover visualization to combat. GM token auto cover. GM will see the limits to the auto cover visualization based on the token's vision. Token ray intersection mode. Jesus Christ. Ignore undetected tokens. Undetected tokens per vision or effect will not provide auto cover. I mean, shouldn't they though? Because like, they're there. Yeah, that's why it's off probably. Ignore dead tokens. Ignore prone tokens. Ignore ally tokens. That's baby mode right there. Standard wall threshold. Blah blah blah. AVS, enable auto visibility system. Automatically sets visibility flags based on lighting conditions and creature senses. Holy shit. That sounds intense. Okay. Save. Save. Alright. Anyways. Illusionary wall. I mean, I'm gonna detect an illusionary wall pretty easily when I walk into it, but I guess, yeah, I don't know if I would have made an entire mod feature for an invisible or illusionary wall. It's very strange to me. It seems like a weird feature. Okay. Let's just keep going. Let's get back to prepping the image. That seems like a good thing to do. All right, so we're going to go in here. We're going to grab the owl. We're going to duplicate the owl. And there we're going to put the owl HR, Harrowed Realm. There we go. And go here. Card creatures. Go grab our spooky owl. Select. And then we'll go here, 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 here. Grab that. Select. Update. I have received a message. Adding Kelly to the slides. Anything else to add or revise? Ask Stone. Okay. All right, let's see. So we got the owl, and we got the compendium of these here harrowed maps. So let's see where those motherfuckers ended up. Here we go. The harrowing map remakes by Cal Nix. All right. We'll just, you know what? We'll take all of them. Is there a way to? I just drag them over. All right. What have we got here? Thank you so much, Calnix. You did great work. I thought Leah had made all these maps. I was so impressed. I was like, wow, Leah, these are incredible. But they do not make these maps. Let's see. The Briars could definitely go with some more thorns. Just saying. Like, doesn't really feel like the Briars to me. This map right here. Demon's Fen. Yeah, okay. I think I've been to all these places in the game already, so I don't feel like I'm cheating too hard. Prophet's Garden. Okay. Let's see. Sanguine Playhouse. I will say that I've been very impressed with these maps. So this guy did a very good job. What's it? Smith's Caldera. Yeah, okay. And oh, I can't look at the Striding. Don't look at the Striding Fortress, bro. You don't want them spoilers. Okay. So we'll go to Destiny War, Harrowed Realm. I guess I could look at the Fallen Fortress. That wouldn't be like too much of a spoiler because, you know, don't work no more. It's very sad. Very sad. Also, like, none of these maps have like the feeling of like a corrupted realm, which wait, oh yeah, Blood Weasels would be pretty good, bro. I like Blood Weasels. Let me see. Blood Weasels. Ah, I didn't export them. Damn. I mean, they were just weasels with vampire spawn life, you know, blood drain on them. All right, let's see. So if I got these fancy pants maps, do I really? What else do I need? The playhouse has been destroyed, allegedly. I still need a map like, you know, like an area map. Would be good to have. I'm gonna ask. Maybe they sent it to me already. Let me see. Scroll. Oh, they did. All right. They got a forced perspective version, and then they got a regular version. All right. So Harrowed Realm, the map. All right. Let's see. Okay. I want like more thorns, you know what I'm saying? I want more thorns. Let's see what the adventure says about this. Into the Harrowed Realm. Once the PCs are ready to enter the Harrowed Realm, they need only travel to the location where the Shadow Prince's dissolving corpse stained the ground. A stain that has grown into a circle 10 feet in diameter. By standing within the circle, the PCs instinctively realize that several of the cards they own from the Deck of Destiny are now forming links to associated regions within the Harrowed Realm. By focusing on one of these cards, while using the Enter the Harrow Court activity, the PCs can transport themselves into that card's associated location within the Harrowed Realm. By focusing on one of these cards while using the Enter the Harrow Court activity, the PCs can transport themselves into that card's associated location within the Harrowed Realm. Fuck. Okay. Do we allow this to apply for, like, fucking every card? Let me see. Liz, that'd be kind of cool. All right, that would be pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Bump. Harrow Court versus Harrow Realm. Okay. All right. I have decided to embrace the previously cut raw book to content, the Harrow, let's see, which is what, pages 46 through, fuck, how long is this? Can't be that long. 46 through 61. Okay. Book to content found in book to pages of, did I say 46 through 61? That sounds right. Let's see. It feels mega ultra mini sandbox. Let's see. Feels Mega Ultra Mini Sandbox. Apparently, the party can appear in any location where a hero realm mirror of a card they are attuned to exists. That sounds about right. Let me see. Magic's message. There we go. Into the hero realm. Alright. Let's see. I think it would be cool if they were not limited to just those cards, but all cards they have collected thus far. Let's see. So we go. To our helper bot. There we go. He's got the journal entry of all them cards. Alright. So do edit. Okay. Looking over all the cards in the deck and this part of the adventure, could you tell me where you think each card's hero realm counterpart might be found? Alright, see what happens with that. Do like that quite a bit. It feels like it would go very fast. Like the adventure could go very, very quickly. Let's see. At some point during the final stages of Chapter 2, all-seeing Hajek discovers the demons attack the hero port, manage to evade it by using the hero realm as a bridge. When she does, she sends a message out of Hero Court and into the minds of the PCs who have invested cards in the deck of Destiny. You should time this message to take place after the PCs reach 10th level. 10th level? Shit. We're like level 15, bro. But you don't have to wait till they're done with go. This message is simple and manifests mostly as a single thought in the minds of the PCs who has invested at least one card in the deck of Destiny. They know that Hajek has news for them and is eager to share once they return to the Hero Heart. Upon their return, Hajek quickly recounts her time with the deck of Hero Tales. Blah, blah, blah. Hajek's briefing. Hero Heart's Arches. Harrowed Realm. 84 miles across. Anything that passes off one edge appears on the opposite one. Much of what appears real is akin to sophisticated set decorations from a theater. Soil gives way to rotten stage boards, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see. The Harrowed Realm regions are the Brambles, the TikTok Peaks, the Shadow Circus, the Bloodbriars, the Demon's Bog, the Garden of Grief, and the Fleshworks. Okay. Nice. So everybody has a place. That's fantastic. Okay. Alright. Okay. Given the weird openness of this part of the adventure compared to the normal gated sandbox linear mode, what exactly are they trying to find / do here, raw? All right. This chapter exists to turn the Hero Court from a safe hub into a war-footing location and give the PCs a way to reach the Prince of Wolves. Everything else, the openness, the story, King Sandwich Shell, is set dressing for that single function. Primary objective, find a path to the Prince of Wolves' lair. That's it. Not explore everything. Don't try to fix this place. You don't need to collect cards here. The Prince of Wolves uses the Harrowed Realm as a stepping stone to invade the Harrow Court. If the PCs can navigate it, they can use it to invade him back. Raw spells this out pretty explicitly once you strip the flavor away. How they're supposed to do that? Enter the court via the Corruption Circle using a card. Each tuned card takes you to a different site. This is not meant to be freeform planar tourism. It's meant to feel unstable and dangerous. Learn the realm's history. Optional, but pretty important for context and background. Locating the outreaching eye. This is the real goal. This is the actual MacGuffin of the chapter. The outreaching eye is a massive magical telescope. It lets you look out of the Harrow Realm. Allows planar targeting of the Prince of Wolves' domain. As PCs reach it, the sandbox collapses back into linearity. Okay. So use the eye to go to the Wolves' Den. At that point, exploration. So why does it feel so open? Multiple entry points with one single exit. No mechanical completion metric. There's no victory points. There's no clear all zones requirement. There's no reward for thoroughness. It's a thematic sandbox, not a mechanical one. The Harrowed Realm exists to show stories trapping people, fate calcifying into loops. What happens when narrative replaces agency? What Raw does not want. Raw does not expect the party to explore every location, fix the Harrowed Realm, save the Storykin, fully understand Sonoray or Zassaron and their beef. Those are temptations, not objectives, which is why this section feels like, here is a whole setting, please don't stay long. Okay. Enter Harrowed Realm, survive a few story warp locations, get lore dumped through enough to feel uneasy, find the outreaching eye. Alright. Where is the outreaching eye? Okay. Where / how do they find and use the outreaching? Okay. It's a massive magical telescope. It's inside the Harrowed Realm. It's originally created by Sonoray. The only functional way, okay, it's not portable, it's not a card, it's not optional, it's fixed. It is in the brambles. In a clearing near the heart of the Harrowed Realm, often described as being at or near the circus theater complex. It is not hidden behind a puzzle dungeon or key to a card. Raw assumes the party will eventually encounter it while exploring the Harrowed Realm. This is deliberate. There is no scavenger hunt. There's no explicit quest hook saying, go here. Instead, Raw relies on narrative gravity. NPCs mention it, story can allude to the eye that watches worlds. Lore drops point towards something Sonoray used to look beyond the stories. Eventually, the GM is expected to put it in their path. This is very old school AP design, and it's a little undercooked. What it looks like, raw description summarized. The outreaching eye is a huge brass and stone telescope, grown partially out of the landscape, inlaid with Harrow iconography, a little broken, a little corrupted, not meant for mortal hands. How the PCs are meant to find it, raw. Exploration. Wander around until the GM decides that you should see it. Wow. Okay. How they use the outreaching eye, this part is clear. Activate it, blah, 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 choose a target. Okay. Yeah. Why is there no map provided for... That's really frustrating. Yeah, why is there no map provided for it? It feels like it would be a good location to do something good. Oh yeah, Bernadetti looking sad with his teeth pulled out. He's got his teeth pulled out and his tongue. There's no map for the outreaching eye because they didn't intend it to be a location you clear. It's a narrative hinge. The outreaching eye has none of these raw requirements because you don't have any cool fights there, any encounters. You end the Harrowed Realm chapter here. You convert the realm into an invasion round. Why a map would have been a problem. It signals content to be solved. But I know that there's some really good maps we could use. All right, hold on. I know there's some Zepeku maps we could use. All right. VTT map telescope. Yeah, that one. Mountaintop Observatory. Do I has Mountaintop Observatory? Observatory. I should have it. Earthless. Mountaintop Observatory. We will see. Oh, what is wrong with my files? That's kind of weird. All right. My observatory folder is that sucks. Observatory. Okay. Huh. I guess I could just use like a free version. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's see. This one's pretty good. Mountaintop Observatory. This one kind of, I don't know, has like a better vibe to it, I guess, because of the stars and shit. Yeah, go with this one. All right. Letters. There we go. All right, and we'll just scale it up, I guess. Image size 100 pixels. What are we thinking? Like a height of 30. I mean, it's pretty close. Probably need to be a little bit bigger. We could also just make them smaller, make the token smaller. Let's see. Auto contrast. Nice. Filter. Sharpen. What do you got? What do you got there? What are you after? What you eating? What you got? What you got? I know it's 7 o'clock, so I have to stop. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm kind of into this. I can see this working. So we use that so that we have I don't know. It'd be nice to like have a location that they might think there's going to be a fight and then there's not, especially if we have the map already. So I think that'd be kind of cool. So we could do something with this, I think. All right. On that note, I will I'll end the stream here. We got some good prep done. Tomorrow night, we're gonna continue to do. I think we'll continue to do the mod audit tomorrow night. I feel pretty good about where things are in the campaign prep, but we'll see. And then Thursday, Skyhaven, and we'll be doing more World Anvil stuff. And then Saturday morning, we'll be doing some more Foundry auditing of mods, and then we'll see what happens. So hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you next time.